Okay, guys, let's see. Maybe you can hear us now. Maybe that's going to work for you guys. Hopefully you guys are hearing us now. There we go, guys. All right. Sorry about that, guys. We've been talking this whole time here, sharing with you guys a little bit of information on what's going on. We didn't realize our audio was off. We've got a new mixer here. We're going from camera 1, camera 2, camera 3 for you guys.
I'm talking, nobody listens.
Yeah, nobody's listening to Sunny there. But we are here at Tax City Fullerton for our live stream of our SpeedQB Sunday before we get out to tournament coming out on July 30th. So this is our last practice day. We're setting up something a little different for you guys here. This is kind of cool because this is the first time we've been able to do this here at Tax City for you guys. We have 3 camera setups. We're going to try and capture the field in a couple different ways. We're going to flip over to our dead box camera over here, and Sunny will send him down there and kind of talk to some of the players, get their feedback a little bit as well from everything going on. It's a fine good morning, Alejandro. Yes, it is. We're having fun here at TAC. It's a nice, cool little bit of June gloom outside here in Fullerton, keeping the weather a little cooler for us while we get ready to play this first set of games here. But I don't know if you've been noticing on the cameras yet, guys. For the people who have been watching from the get-go, we have a lot of refs out here today. We're getting everybody familiar with the final rule set before we get to tournament. Sunny is being the cameraman right now and sliding our camera around on our dolly up there for our first shot. But that's right there, looking at the center X, that is going to be the flag grab right there. That is what everybody is going to be rushing for. That is your 50 points. That's 25 for the pool and, 75 points. 25 for the pool and 50 points if you can hang it. Yeah, and so there's 75 total points by owning that flag there in the center. They're going to be hanging that in the center there. You guys might have watched some of our last broadcasts going on. For SpeedQB, we've been doing this since February, was our first broadcast we did, so you guys go back, watch some of those also. Sunny's liking this camera, aren't you, Sunny? You been messing around with everything, zooming in?
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that, but that's pretty amateur stuff.
I was going to say, Sunny, you know, the cool thing we have is camera 2 goes right over to the flag, and we've got it focused on that camera over there, so like camera 2 flag and camera 1 flag.
Very
camera
nice.
2 flag.
High tech. High tech.
So, but definitely, guys, we're having fun up here. Thank you, JM. Yeah, we've been doing it for a couple of months now, trying to get this. We'll have the same thing going with tournament. We might actually have one more camera. We had a 4th. It's just not running this morning. Having a little bit of issues with it, so we'll get the 4th one running. Try to get a couple different perspectives. I'm hoping maybe even getting one over the dead center flag, like a nice kind of aerial looking shot over the flag. But we got a couple things in the works. This has been kind of our game plan from the get-go. I know there's one in my car. I believe I have a dead rag in my car. No, it's a dead rag. Yeah. All right, guys. Any questions for us before we get started here for the tournament? Or sorry, not tournament, tournament practice. Training day. Yo, right now, getting the lineup for you guys. Anthony and Alejandro, we're waiting for them at the front. First thing we mentioned before we figured out audio was down, we are doing a thing right back there. You can see a projector that is projecting everyone's runs today. So that's going to be where we're going to have all that stuff. They're going to be running that out to us shortly once they get all that inputted in for all the players out there. We've got our ref getting that dead rag set up in the center there for that flag pool. So bear with us, guys, today. Today's going to be a little bit of testing of some of the stuff we got going on here, trying to make everything work for you guys.
Rolando, let's get somebody wrangling teams. If you have the first 2 teams, yeah, if you get, because I think Adam's got the schedule. So you have somebody wrangling the first few teams. They got to work with Adam to find out who's on deck. Okay? And let's at least get the first game going. But have somebody in charge of that.
So, guys, if you wanted to head down here and watch it, if you guys weren't going to be playing, we have set up a new viewing area. You guys can check that out over there. Switching the cameras over to that right there, and that's going to be our new viewing area for all you guys. We got a couple players going on right now up there, but it is full face mask required, and you do have to make sure you sign a waiver at the front if you guys are just coming down here to view it. So, but that's going to be for you guys there. All viewers are able to get out there. You just sign that waiver, have full face mask, and we can get you guys up there if you guys are coming down to watch. This is going on till 1 o'clock today, so if you guys want to come down and play, you don't need a team for practice day here. Hold on 1 second. All right, I had to sneeze there. Sorry, guys. Hope I didn't blow out any eardrums there. Tried to mute the mic before. But right there, you guys, if you guys want to make it out here to play, we are going to be doing this till 1 o'clock today. It is only $10 to come out and play. If you don't have a team, we will set you up with a team to get yourself going.
FYI, the tournament in July, it'll be running till about 5 p.m. So just FYI, we'll make announcements to the general public as far as adjusting our hours, but also for the players, know it's going to be a full day come July.
JM, thanks for joining us out there from Fresno, man. That's cool to hear that you're watching all the way out from out there. But definitely, I mean, if you can make it down for the tournament on July 30th, it's definitely worth a drive down to come and check it out. All right. We're just getting some cameras set up here, guys, getting everybody situated. Our refs right now down there in the center. Then getting themselves ready, getting our schedule, getting our first set of games going. We'll get that to you guys pretty soon and let you guys know.
I know they have about seven sets ready to go. I believe, don't quote me on this until I get the written schedule, but I believe LTD is going to be up first. I'm not sure they're playing first, though.
The day, Anthony, is going to be a Sunday. It will be July 30th for that tournament there. But, guys, we're going to be doing some cool stuff for that tournament. We've got a lot of people already signing up for it. It's a cool event. If you guys aren't familiar, LTD is the belt holders right now. There is a belt on the line. There is bragging rights on the line. There's quite a bit to come down and just watch if you guys aren't going to be playing this kind of thing. I see the schedule coming up
as we speak. Oh, no, wait.
Nope, that was for the refs.
Oh, man.
We're still waiting on that. We'll get there. But sorry, Alejandro, you couldn't make it down to come play with your team, but definitely, I mean, make sure you're down here for tournament. You guys want to represent for sure. Those refs taking a selfie down there before tournament. Those are our mercenary team right there. They are one of the local teams, more of a mill speed kind of team that we've got. Okay, we got schedule running out here, guys. You're going to see him coming right down the center of the field there. But we're going to get that going and let you guys who's set up for the first. There is a belt. There is this SpeedQB belt. You can see some pictures on our Facebook page. Last broadcast, I think we had it up here. We did a couple quick things with it. But definitely, guys, that and bragging rights. And, I mean, there's always potential sponsor options that come in for prizes and things like that. There's so much stuff that go out for that kind of thing. But here we go. I just got the schedule for our first 8 games here for you guys watching. We're looking at Black Sheep versus LTD2. That's going to be their youth team, I believe. And then second up is going to be SYG versus One Shot, One Kill. Third is going to be Union versus LTD1. 4 is going to be Fantasy versus SOAS. 5 is going to be Lone Wolf versus Captive. 6 is going to be Chaos versus SMT. 7 is going to be Flex versus IDK. And last on the list for just this first set of 8 here we got is USSLA versus Team Extreme.
Is that the lineups?
Yes, this is going to be our lineups right there. Cool, cool. We are just about ready to get going here, guys. I've got Team Black Sheep in the dead box on the opposite side of the field. They're getting ready to go. And we've got, it looks like the Youth LTD team is lining up and just kind of getting the last little bit of players chronoed and set up for today's event.
I'm back. You missed me?
Not really. We were good.
Oh, good one. Derek's on the board.
I got to have fun. It's
Got
early.
me. I walked into that one.
You set yourself up pretty easy
Yes,
for that.
I
Yeah,
did.
so
Yes,
I
I
had
did.
to take it.
I should have
Low-
said,
low-hanging
I should have
fruit
said, don't answer
sometimes.
that. Yeah. That was good. I like that.
But
All right. So, I'm sorry. We have LTD and who? Was I right?
LTD 2 and Black Sheep is
okay.
going to be our
LTD
first
2.
set going on here.
I think, do they go by minors? I think they go by minors. Don't
Yeah,
they?
I believe it is a minor team. I don't think it is like a third LTD team, like going for the minors and
knows?
2. I know they do have quite a bit of players, so maybe
they,
we
they,
just
they
have,
multiply like rabbits, so
They
I don't
do.
know. Those LTD guys. Yeah.
no, can't leave them by themselves. Yep. We're getting the last little bit of stuff set up for you guys here. If you guys are just joining us, we're doing something a little new today here. We've got a 3-camera setup that's going to be focusing here on the broadcast for you guys.
All right, they're coming
Camera
out
2 is
now.
going to be focusing on that flagpole. Camera 3 is going to be down in the dead box area for you guys. And Sonny might get down there, talk to some of the players.
Yeah, I'm old. It
between
takes me a while to
games
get
and
down
kind
there.
of catch some stuff. And then our main camera is still going to be the one that you guys seen on previous broadcasts, dead center up here on our tower here. And we're going to be focusing on the games here going. But we've got Black Sheep lining up over here, and we've got LTD2, which is going to be lining up right over here for you guys.
Right. Now, keep in mind, guys, when it comes to tournament, the teams will be playing 4 game sets. Today, depending on how many teams, I think I'm not knowing if we're playing 3 or 4. I can verify that. But basically, how it works is when a team plays a set, say let's say 4 games for that matter, whoever wins the set moves on. Meaning, we're counting the amount of sets that you win, not necessarily points. Points will be the deciding factor if there's a tie.
All right.
Okay, they get about ready to go.
Here we go. Everyone against the wall.
Let's see if
We're
we're
gonna
playing
see-
whack-a-mole off the bat.
Here we go for the first.
No one went for
Right
that.
to the
Oh,
center
there you go.
flag.
Smart. Look at that. I like the play so far. Look at that, Derek. Surprise, surprise, huh?
Center flag action. Guys, it looks like we've got one down already down in the dead box area there.
You got
guys can
2
see
LTD
how that's
down.
going. Dead box on the other side too, over there. So
we got
you
2.
guys see that first angle. We've got the dead box covering over here, but now we've got a dead box on the other side as well. With a few players, we've got some Black Sheep
I
players.
see 3 LTD. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say it too loud. 3
Yeah.
LTD. Okay,
So
hang
you
on a
get
second.
some action going. All right. We got right there.
If you go in the dead box, don't come in and out of the dead box, okay? Live players from outside have to stay out of the dead box. You don't have to go in the dead box.
There's a nice little action there. LTD swept the field there with the flagpole and the flag hang. That's going to get him the full 100 points for that game there. Okay, guys. Yeah, we got LTD starting up on that wall again. There's a rush pull for the center. No one went for that center flag there. Already one elimination going on Black Sheep. Got some action going on here. There was a flag pull, missed the flag pull there. There's a hit there. We had a penalty. Ref pulled him out. Right there, ref's doing a great job already off the bat. Let's see, go to down. Here you got a little bit of dead players down in there. We still got 4 LTD up. Looks like we got a 4-on-1 situation going.
So FYI, Eric, we were in a long meeting before this, and they're going to get used to the point system, where we're going to try to apply penalties via points after the fact, as opposed to pulling players off the field in the middle of the game, so it doesn't interrupt the flow of the game. So if there's a infraction such as a no call, we're not going to stop the game or pull the player out, but that infracting team will lose that game.
Yeah, so we did have one player get pulled. I believe the reason why he was pulled, Anthony, was because he was hit and the ref saw a hit, and that's why he got pulled. So like Sonny says, we're not going to try to pull players out in between. We'll get point deduction and after the game's over, but that was an LTD win. Again, LTD with 75 points there for a full elimination and a flag hang, but they did not get the pull off the bat, so they did not get that 25 for that first pull. Black Sheep did grab that.
Rolando!
We're just clarifying some of the points going on right now, figuring all the stuff rolls out for everybody, so we're all clear before we start this next round. But we've got Black Sheep starting off on this third game set here, and I believe we are doing 3 games for this day here, so we can rush through a lot more teams for you guys. We got Black Sheep making that first rush. Let's see if they make that rush for that flag pull. Go win for that whistle, guys. There's a rush, and no one for that center flag there. There's some action going down on this side here. There's someone just made the run for the flag, was not able to grab that. Was eliminated. We're having coming down here, let's check out the dead box. We got a couple players already down here in the dead box and a couple from the other side there. We're going to be, looks like we've got a 2-on-3 match. Some action going on there. Nice elimination. Hopefully we caught that for you guys. So we got a 1-on-1 situation going.
First pull, 25 points.
Yep.
So at the moment, players don't know what the other one is.
Yeah. And so We've got a little bit of field scanning there.
Oh, it was a 2-on-1.
There was a 2-on-1. That was, oh no, there's a 3-on-1. There was one more actually on the snake side over there. We did not see. That was very good play from them going on, but
imagine what the players go through, right?
Exactly. We were confused up here on the top here. We've got last player running
Time's always
there.
a factor, so let's see.
We've got player checking out, seeing if that field is clear. We'll see him go for the hang here. Field is clear and hang. So that is a full 100 points for LTD on that round.
Assuming. So what happens is afterwards, the refs will confer, and then they'll see if there's any penalty points that need to be assessed, and then it will become official. So I'll get the word.
All right, next up, guys, we're gonna have SYG, versus One Shot, One Kill. We are having SYG starting over here from the white wall, and we're having One Shot, One Kill starting over here from the gray wall.
LTD won all 3 of those, Derek.
All right. So LTD was the winner of all 3 of that last game set. So on the white wall over there, guys, we have Team SYG. On the gray wall, we have Team One Shot, One Kill. I'll watch that first run there. Rush for the flag. There's some action right there in the flag. That was an interesting maneuver from One Shot, One Kill, making a rush all the way down to the back there. There's an exchange there, but SYG ran right past the SYG player who grabbed the flag. I don't know if there was a tunnel vision situation going on there or what, but definitely an interesting choice. They're looking down right now. We got some action going down here on this, making that rush through the dead box area there. All right, looks like we've got a 3-on-2 situation, 3-on-1. Very easy elimination right there for SYG that we missed. All right, so flag hang, flag pull, and full elimination. Now we have the ref, dead center ref, calling in all his refs here. It looks like there's some clarification that's going to be happening here. Looks like maybe we have a penalty going to be
possibly. We'll find out.
Going on, yeah. I'm not quite sure. There's some interesting moves coming from One Shot, One Kill on that last game there. A little bit kind of rushing that didn't seem, it seemed kind of overdone, but.
Right. So the refs are supposed to make sure that the players have their guns pointed away from the field to play and that the foot is touching the station. They're going to be really strict on that. If they do break any of those rules, that'll be an infraction, which means there'll be penalties assessed. A foul will be something that has to do with an elimination, like not calling your hit, playing on, things of that nature. That will cost that team that particular game of the set. In the sets, whoever wins the set moves on in the tournament. So how many sets you win determines the winner.
On camera right now, rolling is SYG. SYG is on their second game against One Shot, One Kill right here. We're going to see them off the gray wall here for the start. Whistle blow, and we have action to the center flag there. Nice little action to the center flag. And an interesting choice there. Moving back out from that center pool and actually getting hit on that run out to try and get the cover.
A loud gun over there on the snake side, don't we? 2 SYG down, but I see at least
there's another one
3
down there.
shots.
We'll go into the dead box and check who's in that dead box. We got a couple players already moving to the dead box, but there was a flag hang, and it looked like a full elimination. Dominic, we've been live for about 43 minutes now. I'm sorry, Roland, we've been live for about 43 minutes there. Dominic's got that right. We are on our second set of games, though. We did start live a little early to test out some of the new equipment we got going out here today. We got a couple different audio setups here, and we've got a couple different camera setups also, so we're actually going to be switching around between multiple angles. We're going to see who makes that rush on this one here. We've got SYG on that white wall for you guys. We're going to watch that, see if we get a nice another run for that flag there. Rush for the flag, dead center. Got some movement there.
Wow, we got a mad rush on the tape.
Choice of gameplay style coming from one shot, one kill. There was a 4-man rush to just one side. Oh, very interesting choice. And it didn't.
When the dust settled, it was like a 1-on-1 on this tape.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, guess what, Eric? Like I always say, they brought the flag to the other side, to the other team.
And so now we have SYG doing a sweep to clear the field. It was an interesting choice, and today's the day to make those choices, to try them out, to see if that's something's going to work. Because you come tournament, you try that, it's going to cost you points. And so it was an interesting tactic. I don't know if it's something I would necessarily try in tournament after seeing how it played out.
See, that wasn't SYG.
And now, nope, that was a team elimination. SYG eliminated his own team. Yep. You had one player who was sweeping the field, came around, not being vocal about it, and there was a team elimination. They still got the flag though, hang. They did get the first pool. They did get eliminated.
So the only thing that hurts them there, if it did hurt them, was that they gave 5 points to the other team.
Yes.
However, if they won at least 3 games of the 4-game set, it doesn't hurt them because only points come in again. Points come into play if both teams won 2 games. Then the deciding factor is overall points for that set.
All right, so we got center action there. Referee is calling to his crew to get them all organized and figured out on that last game set. This is what we really like seeing, is that communication, making sure everyone's on the same page with everything going on here. But we've got next up is going to be Union versus LTD1. So this is the main LTD team going to be lining up. We're going to be having LTD line up here on our gray wall and on our white wall to the other side over there, guys. That's going to be Union, yeah?
I'm getting better at that.
I did notice a few more teams are a little bit more organized this time around. It seems like their jerseys finally came in or their uniforms came in. They maybe ordered it back in February and took a little bit of time to get here, but they finally are looking like teams. I know we have a few teams out there with full new loadouts or like kind of uniform look to them. So we got Union going to be right here
5-on-5
on it with the 5-on-5. Let's going to see who's going to make that break to that center flag.
And both teams avoid the flag.
Both teams avoid the flag.
But I'm sure they're aware of it and they're keeping an eye on it.
Union hanging out in the back, same as LTD though.
Nobody's taking anything even on the 40-yard line for that matter. They're all 30-yard line and back. Both teams very cautious, trying to get at least an elimination or 2 off the bat before they move. Oh, here we go.
There was an interesting
Came in a little high on that. Came in a little high.
It was not able to get. So That is
Normally I don't
that
see-
is
you
our
know-
first elimination from LTD. No elimination from Union on this so far.
Funny, like Manny from LTD went for the flag. Normally I don't see him go for that flag,
Yeah.
which is kind of unusual. Came in a little high.
Yeah. And if you guys are hearing the sound that's going on out there, you might think it's a full auto game. It is not. That is semi-only.
Yep.
A lot of these players, what they are doing are plinking those BBs off of walls to keep people's heads down. It's a tactic. It's called suppressive fire, if you guys aren't familiar with that.
Effective
Yeah,
suppressive fire, not
correct.
just random suppressive fire.
Yeah. And so now, what this comes down to with a game like this where no one is moving, this can be a time game. And if too much time is wasted, no one can earn points here. Right now, who's earning points is Union because there's a 5-point deduction for LTD for losing their first player.
And keep in mind also, they're mid caps. They're playing mid caps.
They are playing mid caps.
Other than pistols can have extended mags, everybody's got mid caps.
Yeah. It is not just a spray and pray kind of game. There are strategy to this type of gameplay. We had a little bit of movement going on the snake on that far backside there. All right, now we got some communication going on. We've got one LTD player taking off. You can see him right there in the dead box there, just from that angle here. Let's see if they're moving with some cover there.
All right, they're
Moving
stacking
across the field here.
Looks like they're pushing our side, the
And
tilt
now-
tape here. They're stacked up pretty hard. First pull.
There was a flag pull. There's some movement going on this far side here.
So the slingshotting off the sideline. Slingshot basically means they have one guy posting and the other guy wraps around them, and then they keep doing that as they work their way down the
All right,
sideline.
so there's elimination, and that is Union eliminated.
So LTD
And
gets the
LTD
win.
does get the point. They get the pool, they get the hang, and they get 25 for the full. All right, so there's that first game of this 3-game set here between LTD and Union. Now we're going to watch Union take off on the break here on our gray wall here and see how that goes for them. Sonny, Anthony's asking how long each round goes for. We're looking 4 or 5 minutes. What's the exact round time frame?
I believe it's 5 minutes.
5 minutes for a round? We'll get that.
Let me verify that. I believe it's
Yeah,
5 minutes.
we'll verify that. All right, so we've got Anthony. We'll get that information to you as soon as we get that exact number here. But we've got Team Union on the gray. You can see all their guns are pointing back towards that wall. And nobody for the break for the flag. So we're going to stay focused on them here. Instead of going to that flag camera. We had a little bit of push. Okay, so Anthony, just the clarification.
Yeah, it's a 4-minute game.
It's a 4-minute game per round. So there's 3 sets per game.
No, three games within
Per
a
round.
set.
Okay. We'll get it.
Actually, the tournament will be
There's a-
4 games in a
Yeah,
set.
for tournament it is 4 games, but because we're trying to get as many players out here to be able to get practice, we are doing 3 rounds.
So in an event, in a
some
4-game
action
set,
going on.
that both teams win 2 games, then it goes to the points that they accumulated in each of those games.
Yep. Elimination going on there. Ooh. Nice elimination coming there with the flag hang. Risky move making the choice with the flag carrier to make that push, but it did pay off for them. All right, so we're now working on the 3rd game here in this set. All right, we're gonna watch LTD here. And we do have a push, not quite to the flag there. He even faked me out there. I thought they were going to make that push to the flag. But now we have both teams kind of just hanging out in the back here.
They're both avoiding the flag again. That's good. Yeah. You know, there's a trend here, a good trend.
Yeah.
They're not going to the center to play whack-a-mole.
Yeah. So we've got 2 players set up here, 1 on the blue, and it looks like we got one just on the other side.
Coming off.
1 Union elimination. Try to focus over to these
I got
guys.
two Union.
We got someone right there. Moved right past the dead box camera there. He's getting some action on that bunker there. And it goes here.
So far today, it looks like this near tape, closest to camera side.
A lot of people are liking it.
This is the side they like to push.
Right. Got some players down there in the dead box already. You got some players moving just past them on the far side there. Let's see, we got action in the center coming there from Gabe on LTD.
Get ready for a slingshot.
There's a flag pull from Figgy in the center here.
Get ready for a slingshot on the tape here.
Let's watch this action.
We got a slingshot past. There he goes.
There's elimination on that back corner.
Slingshot right past it.
And it's already done. That's it.
That was it.
Eliminated. Only losing 1 player from LTD on that round. They got all 4 of them. The rest of the 4 of them were able to move forward with a flag pull and a full elimination on that. So we're seeing some good action for the start this morning.
They're sharp and they're getting nice and tight for next month.
Yeah. So far, guys, for game 1 was Black Sheep versus LTD2. That's their minor team. Game 2 was SYG versus One Shot One Kill. Game 3 we had Union versus LTD, and now we're on set 4 here with Fantasy and SOAS. And so, out of the first games, who do we have win for the first game here?
Who won the first game or first set?
First set. Who won the first set?
In this
Of the first of the day.
today?
Who are we working with?
We're verifying with our
LTD won.
Okay, so LTD minor team was the winners of that first
set,
game.
yes.
SYG was the winners of the second game, and LTD won, or the original LTD for that third game was the winners on that one there. Yes, NJ, our regular hours for field play today is 1 o'clock, and tomorrow our summer hours do start. We will be opening at 3 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, we still stay the same at 1 p.m. Today is the same. After our SpeedQB event here, it is 1 o'clock. We'll be opening for public play. And if you guys make it down here to play for the SpeedQB Sunday here, it is only $10 to play, and if you guys are continue on to the rest of the day play, it's only $10 more. So definitely have a deal if you guys come down and play a little bit early today. Dominic, the camera is hand controlled. We're kind of manning it. We have a dolly system up here. We're got
a small operation.
Yeah, 2-man crew up here running 3 different cameras and a switcher. We're trying to work out all the kinks if there are any so far. But so far it seems like everything's going good. You guys aren't complaining or anything. So hopefully it's you guys are enjoying it on your side.
So very soon I'm going to try to get down the field and do some interviews, but I haven't had a chance yet.
All right, so. So we've got Team SOAS here on our gray wall. And they're off to the start. And there's for a flag grab right there, guys. Get some elimination there. That was an interesting run choice. I'm going to go wide back here. Got all kinds of action going on. Interesting play going on here. that dead box is full with players there. They're right now trying to see if there is a flag going on. They're trying to find that flag. All right. Player has found the flag now and is going for the hang. Yes. Okay.
Don't
Here's-
refer to Alpha Bravo, only team names. Make sure your refs know which team is which, okay? No Alpha Bravo, just team names, okay?
All right, guys, we're watching now. Fantasy is now here on our gray wall. See if they make a push for that center flag. And no, definitely not making a push. But we did have some action going on from SOAS. Action going down. You can see just past the dead box, there was an elimination there. That flag is hidden now. Player moving up here on that side. Back over. This is a very quick elimination game going on here, guys. It looks like we have 2 in the back here. Again, that dead box is full on our side over here.
I have 6 in the box right here.
6 in the box. There's some movement going on.
We had a 5-on-5, correct? So there should be 4 on the field.
And there's elimination there. And it looks like we are eliminated.
I believe
Now,
so.
We've got the player now looking for that flag.
I think that's the last person.
Yeah.
Let's see if time runs out on him.
And nope, he's able to get there and get that flag hang.
And they got to hang with the last person alive.
Yeah. For you guys just joining us, or if you guys didn't hear it already, we have Team Fantasy versus Team SOAS here. Very quick games. We're already on the 3rd set of this game here for them. They are moving quick. There are quick eliminations. We're not able to keep up with them on all the camera movements.
Right.
I'm trying to keep them in focus for you guys, but these guys are moving quick, and we're having big eliminations. They're having 2-man pushes on some of their sides here, and it's quick. It's been very quick for these. It's the quickest game we've seen so far. The rest of them have been a little bit slower pace and a little bit more strategic. I don't know what to think about this game.
I think they're just being very cautious. Maybe to the point of over cautious.
Yeah.
I understand it's the month before the live tournament, but it's still a practice, and you still need to. Maybe they already made up their mind that they're not going to try anything new at this point. They're just going to kind of reaffirm some of the strategies that they're going to use in the tournament, and they're just
make it work.
reaffirming it.
Yeah. All right, so we're now watching SOAS here on the gray wall starting off. They've been rushing for that flag. Let's see if we're going to get them do that same thing for that flag rush here. And for that whistle, here we go. And no, not a flagpole, but we got a flagpole from the other team. There was a little bit different. They've kind of faked us out here. Staying back, 1 elimination from SOAS here. We had 1 elimination from Fantasy.
So far I have 2 of the dead box, Eric. Make that 3. And we just have a penalty over there. That guy walked off outside the field.
Action going here. An exchange there from both teams. We do have someone in the center there. Still left. Interesting maneuver we missed there. Trying to get in for that flag hang with the last slide. Ref there moving the flag back to where he was, that last player was hit. So it looks like we've got one-on-one. Got some movement going on here. So now we have a player on the back gray wall. They're looking. Oh, and there was a gun malfunction. He saw the sights. There was a gun malfunction there and allowed that team to hang. But it was a one-on-one. It was a very risky move going on there on that back play there. Interesting choice there. SOAS.
Some long random letters.
Yes.
What team was that guy on? SOS? Okay, you guys did they catch it over there? The referee? No, it's quick. The referee in that dead box, did he know about it? You know?
All right, guys, so we've got Lone Wolf here versus Captive starting. Captive is going to be in the maroon on that white wall over there. And then I've got Lone Wolf starting over here, which kind of looks like one of the teams we kind of put together for you guys. If you guys don't have a team when you come out for it. No, they don't go last at practice, Anthony. We just mix them in right now. Lone Wolf looks like one of those teams that are just players coming in to try and play that out. We've seen them go first. Sometimes it all just who gets up to the board first to kind of sign them up for a match. That's how it all goes. If they're quick to get themselves grouped up, they can get out on an earlier game. But it's nothing just because you come in last doesn't mean you guys are getting in on one of the last games. We get you guys set up as quick as we can. And even some of the teams here don't have a full lineup as well, so they also have substitutes, so you guys can get subbed in on them as well. And see if we get anybody making a rush from Lone Wolf here. The rush, and we do have a team moving. Ooh, hard impact in the center there. There's an elimination there from the center. Interesting play over there from one of the Lone Wolf players, making a hard push. And then all right. And there is the flag hang from Captive. Now, what's a little different from mixed up teams like you just saw there from Lone Wolf, where they're not used to communicating or they're not used to playing together, you can have that lone wolf mentality of rushing and not knowing where your rest of your team is and being able to kind of get that all function. Now, having a little bit of a meeting there in the center right now with the refs. Again, trying to get everything worked out. So we go right there on the gray wall over there. We are seeing captive. And then right in the center there, that's what they're going for, guys. They're going for that center flag. And right on this last little bit here, we've got our dead box camera, kind of seeing some action there from the dead box angle, but also seeing some of those players that are eliminated. If you guys are just joining us, this is something new we're trying here at SpeedQB Sunday. We're going to have for tournament play. We're going to have a fourth camera as well. We had our fourth camera malfunction this morning, so we'll have a fourth angle for you guys as well as we get to that tournament play. But we're having fun out here, guys. If you guys want to make it down here, we will be doing this till 1 o'clock today. And if you don't have a team, that's totally fine. We can set you up with a team. Right now, we've got a team called Lone Wolf, which kind of looks like a little bit of a pickup game kind of team going on there. And doesn't look like they're in any kind of specific uniform, but they're out here having fun, trying this style of play. And it's a different type of play. Definitely, I know you get some people that are not fans of this, but for those of you who are, it's a lot of fun. It's a different type of play. It's still airsoft, guys. That's all we're doing here. We're still playing airsoft.
Hey, Sean. Find out who made this point sheet. We need like 10 copies of it. No. It's done. I don't need it. Next time. Just, we need these. Just make a note. We need this for each round, basically. These need pictures for you. But yeah, let's just make sure that we have these next time. Yeah.
Hey, guys, we will need copies.
Make 10. No, 15. Hey, 15.
Hey, shut up, Mike.
20.
Okay, guys, we are just clarifying some stuff up on the center of the field there with the refs. You can kind of see them in that angle there. Trying to make sure everyone's on the same page before we get to tournament play in July. If you guys want to join the tournament, it will be on July 30th. It is on a Sunday. We will be going a long time, all day for that event there till we get a winner. And what's up for grabs is that SpeedQB belt. You might have seen it on our Facebook page. You might have seen it on some of our previous broadcasts of our SpeedQB Sundays. We've shared it with you guys. Right now, LTDs are the belt holders, but there's prizes, and I mean, there's pride in the end. That's really what it's all about when it comes to this type of gameplay here. Yeah. We're going to see captive on the start here.
No, I have a question for him. Stand close to you. You got flag hangs and holes and all that?
You guys, if you guys didn't notice, there is a 6-on-6 game here. During tournament, it is 5-on-5, but because it is a practice day today, there's a rush for the flag from both, and a mag hold fell there. The elimination. A good action there in the center for that flag grab. All right, let's see, nice little slide moving on, down on the side here. It's an elimination. Elimination there for captive and a captive hang Okay. There's some action going on for sure here today, guys.
Okay, so when a team loses the game,
Glad you're making it down here for public play, Andrew. It does start at 1 o'clock for you guys. We'll be back, moving the field back to regular kind of play here. It will not look like this when you guys get here for public play, but that does start at 1 o'clock for everybody watching who wants to come down and play who can't make SpeedQB.
that's the victim. They should get points because if points become a matter later on, they need the points. So we always talked about they should get a max.
So this is going to be the last set here
Should not lose anything.
for Captive and Lone Wolf here. Let's see again that action going on for Captive. We'll see Captive make that push again. See if they make that push for that center flag. There's a push. Nobody pushing for that center flag from Captive or from Lone Wolf on that one there. They both chose to stay out. Lone Wolf is staying back. A little more strategic here. Got some action down low over here. There we go for the center flagpole there. Some action going on there.
Looks like chaos, Derek.
A little bit of chaos going on in there.
Once again,
but
I'll refer
I
to
will
my
say,
Benny Hill reference.
that is our electrician Bill, who just made a great sweep on eliminating 3 players, grabbing the flag,
Is that gonna
and
be his
he's
nickname,
going
Electrician Bill?
Electrician Bill. There you go. That is going to be
Doesn't
his
really
call
flow
sign.
off the
Yeah.
tongue.
But he got the hang for that old guy out there. I mean, he's
Jeez.
having fun. He
Oh,
might be
I
a
think we
little
have
winded.
the new. What team is this?
Next is going to be Chaos versus SMT. This right here are going to be our score sheets that we had him run and get some more printed out for our scorekeepers up here. Thank you, Sean, over there, taking care of that.
So, FYI, we're getting a lot of questions about. There's a difference between an infraction and a foul. An infraction will be something in game where, say, they run into a bunker, which the last game, that's a 25-point penalty. They ran out of bounds, 25-point penalty. They didn't report to the dead box, 25-point penalty. Those are infractions. A foul will be something like they got hit and played on. Anything that affected the elimination of a player or themselves, that's a foul. That automatically loses that particular game for that team. And automatically, as far as points go in that particular game, the infracting team will get 0, and the other team will get a full max of 100 points.
So you guys have to play honest, play by the rules, and because that can cost you
big
in
hit.
the end. That's a big hit. Losing
are-
all 100 points
games
there.
matter most. Points are a deciding factor that could hurt you also.
Yeah.
So, especially if it's a two to two game set.
Yeah.
It goes to the
That,
points.
and that's tough. So here we go with Chaos and SMT. SMT looking like they're almost in full uniform with the light gray hoodies going on over here.
Team hoodie.
And Team Hoodie. And Chaos over here with, looks like, I think it's blue long sleeve shirts, it almost looks like.
No, it looks black.
Is it black?
Yeah.
My eyes are deceiving underneath these lights up here. But they are going to be starting on the white wall over there for you guys. It looks like we have an uneven game actually starting here with the 4-on-5. It looks like they're looking for a sub to kind of drop in there.
Dropping
There
it
we go.
now.
Dropping one more sub in there. There we go. Now, to start every game here, guys, guns do have to be pointing back to the wall. They have to be touching that wall also with a foot, a hand, whatever they want. We'll see that rush over for the flag with the grab. Quick
Back the
grab.
ball. Nice hit.
Run down the sideline there.
Maybe a little too early. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had the right idea, but way too early.
Yeah, with no support. None of the rest of the team knowing he was making that move either. Looks like we got a 3-on-3 game going here.
Way too early for that kind of run. Sometimes players, they tend to follow up a great move with a horrendous bad move.
Yes, we see that a lot.
They get all excited and figure they're invincible, they can do anything, and they want to make the highlight reel, you know. And good. All right.
Yeah.
Good. Looks like we had another infraction with a player didn't report to the dead box right away. Yep.
We've got
Brian caught it.
quite a few players actually.
Oh yeah.
They're from both teams.
Yeah. Yep.
And as we're watching that, there's elimination happening.
Some big penalties in this one. Looks like Team Hoodie had at least three go outside the dead box. I should say Team Hoodie. I don't know.
It's Team SMT.
Sorry, Team SMT. My bad. I'm sorry.
They are in the gray hoodies.
We had some friendly fire.
Some friendly fire. So ref letting them know, hey, you lost some points there by that friendly fire choice.
So here's the kind of thing that helps not only them but also helps us. Have some kind of team jersey or something that looks the same, or a hat or something.
I mean, Chaos, it looks like we've got 2 players in Chaos shirts. The rest of them might be substitutes for today.
Yeah, it could be.
Could be. And then, I mean, what you call Team Hoodie is at least in 4 light gray hoodies.
I mean, I like that. I like that.
I mean, we can at least think they do look like they do have a
that's
sub.
kind of unique, and I kind of like that. They get negative? Because what happens is...
They were doing that.
I saw at least that, yeah. And somebody on the other team did that too. Did they get the other team to do that?
All right, here we go, guys. Clarifying that dead box rule for these players here. There was some points deducted for that, some penalties on them for not going to the proper dead box and walking off the field. And that's for us as the crew here, the refs, and us as the film crew, to make sure we're aware of how many players are still on the field, who's got points, and that's all for tournament. They need to know all that stuff. Thanks, Joshua, for the kind words there. Who's playing right now, Alejandro, is Chaos and SMT. And we've got a push to the center flag.
Once again, they ran into the bunker, not up to it.
Action in the center there.
Oh, we got another. Hoodie walked off the field again. I guess they didn't learn that lesson.
Nope. There's elimination dead center there.
And now he walks back in the dead box, but a little late.
Let's see if we get the next player. Nope, he's in the dead box properly. Okay. And these are some of the younger teams out here. We do kind of give them. Got some action down low. Got a player dead center there on the center flag. And back here. So we got one player here in the dead box waiting for that. Just can only watch the other team push up on him. Looks like we've got a 3-on-1 going. Oh, player lost his battery, it looks like, in the center there. That's going to be a malfunction for him there.
I think indecision. Lone wolf in it.
And working in his favor, though. There we go for the flag. Don't hang it on the wrong side. Don't hang. Oh, he almost hung it on the wrong side, giving the other team the points there.
Asking the ref. The ref's not going to tell you. He's going to just shrug his shoulders.
That could have been
He had a
interesting.
50-50
yeah.
choice. A 50-50 chance of winning
Luckily,
50
he
points.
still had a player out there that was aware of what he was doing to get him going the right way.
50-50 to give your team 50 points
Or the other team 50 points, right? Yeah.
Ryan has to
Okay, guys, that was just Chaos and SMT. Next up here for our 7th round of today here is going to be Flex versus IDK. And so I'm...
SMT, right? SMT? Yeah. Okay. Also, when in the dead box and they walk off, when they're back in there, let them know, remind them, and still assess the penalty.
I'm sorry. Wait, so who got the penalty? He pointed at them and said,
Yeah, but it's SMT. Yeah.
I need you to look at me. Look at the ref tower right now.
Right.
Brian.
Right. That team right there?
That team right there had the walk-off. Okay, that's SMT. The ones to your right there have chaos written on their shirt.
Another team. Chaos had the penalty. All right.
All right, you saw it.
Well, this one guy was trying cooking.
We go. We got last game going on. So here, push for the flag. Some action going on here in the backside. A little bit more of a slow pace. This is still Chaos and SMT. I thought we were on to our 7th round, but this is still Chaos and SMT playing here. SMT right now is in the lower frame of the camera here, pushing on the far side. Got some movement on through the dead box area. Got 2 players in the center flag right there. They don't know they're there. And SMT with the score. There's a little bit of confusion going on there with some of the plays being made there. It was an interesting, I was even confused thinking they were 2 different teams still up. All right, so SMT and Chaos are now clearing the field.
Know your team names, guys. Know your team names.
Next coming up is going to be Chaos and SMT. Sorry, IDK. SMT just finished. All right. Now, kind of hard to tell what team is what here. I'm not 100% sure who we're working with. It kind of looks like we've got a little bit of a hodgepodge kind of team going from both here. Kind of just pick up teams because I see a couple players from other teams playing out there. We do have, it might be,
Make sure the refs know that. The refs new schedule.
yes, this is a new team. We're working with Flex and IDK. IDK is going to be over here on the, yeah. IDK is on gray. Flex is going to be on white.
It means I don't know.
I don't know, sure. Do we have a push for the flag? We have a push for the flag.
Oh, we have a penalty there too. One of these days they're gonna figure out that that moving the bunkers is not a good thing.
Push in there.
Oh, and bringing the flag to the other team is not a good thing either. Move that flag back.
There's a lot of action going on in this lower part here. Interesting choices being made.
Get in position, refs. Get in position.
And there was a hang there.
Rolando, make sure they're not reffing from behind a player. That's no good.
Yes, Jason, there will be more of them out there when it comes to tournament play. And right now, they are all working on getting everything straight. So when it comes to that tournament, we are all on the same level here. For that last set here, Chaos versus SMT, let me check with the scorekeeper over here who was the last winner of that last round. We're still getting some penalties and points calculated in there. Alejandro, as soon as we know who won that last round between Chaos and SMT, we will let you know. IDK hound. All right, so here we go. Move to the center there. Grab the flag and rolling out. If you guys caught that on frame, I think that was just out of frame. But we had the player run, grab flag, and just slide right out. Fire going on in the center there. Moving around. So much action going on right now. And okay, there we go for the flag grab.
That's 3 penalties right there, ref.
And the hang. Got players in the dead box there getting set for the next round here. What? IDN just hung.
IDK just
Yeah, IDK, yes, thank you. Yeah, IDK just hung. Yeah.
He's mixing them up.
Yeah, because Flex has their name on the shirt. Yes, Jason, that is a penalty when you move a bunker. You can slide slide into a bunker. You just cannot impact that bunker and cause that bunker to move. Once you impact that bunker and cause it to move, you are moving the play field, and that is a penalty on you. And so that is definitely not something these players have to learn to control when they're making that push to the center there, because that is a penalty right off the bat, and it's not worth it in the end. You can definitely come down to those last 5-10 points and be a real...
What? We're tied? What do you mean by tied?
I don't know. You gotta give me the points.
Games? Points? What? 1-1 in games?
No, it's not one-on-one. IDK has scored 2 games in a row.
IDK has won 2. IDK.
How many kills did Flex get? How many kills did Flex get? Tell me.
Get them together.
Hey, IDK is 2 up, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
they've hung. They've hung on. They just moved from this side to this side.
Yeah, Flex is
And
over.
Okay, guys, I just got the next set that is going to be coming up here. We do have our 8th round starting up on the next set here. That is going to be USSLA versus Team Extreme. Team 9, round 9 is going to be MEDS, I think, or Meds. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, team out there, versus Black Sheep. And LTD versus SYG is going to be our 10th round for today. Fantasy versus Chaos is going to be our 11th round for today. LTD 2 versus One Shot One Kill is going to be coming in for our 12th game. Union versus Captive is going to be our 13th game. And 14th game, we're going to be SOAS and versus Lone Wolf. 15 is going to be SMT versus Flex. Game 16 is going to be IDK versus Team Extreme, and team's last game that we have scheduled so far is going to be USSLA versus MEDS, or Meds. If I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong, team out there. So Beth, yeah, Team USSLA is going to be coming up next here. We got push there for the start. There was a whistle, kind of caught me off guard. Some action going on here. That right there on camera, guys, is one of our employees, Robert. He's playing pickup games here for some of the teams. But you do have Team IDK making a heavy push. IDK with the pull here. Robert is making a sweep around the back, and IDK with the hang. All right, guys, it looks like we got one more set for that. I think that's it. There's should be clearing the field. We're getting ready for our next team here. Next team coming up is going to be USSLA versus Team Extreme.
Who had the foul? Who had the foul? Who got the 100 points? Who fouled? Who got the foul? Flex got the foul? So they got 0, that team got 100, correct? All right.
So clarifying some stuff up there, guys, if you guys are hearing that. Flex was a penalty on them. There was a foul, so they were eliminated on full point there, and allowing that other team to get the full 100 on that last game there, leaving IDK to take all 3 games right there. They did get hangs on everything, but with that foul, it just set it in place. So no one moving for that center flag. Capture everybody from... I'm not sure on teams here, guys, who we got going. There's no set uniform. There's a little bit of a flag pull there. This was Extreme? Okay. Okay. So we had Team Extreme start on our gray wall and did get that center flag pull. And it looks like we got Team USSLA on our other side here. Looks like we've got and a friendly elimination back there on that back corner, guys, if you guys caught that. And that is points deduction. Got our players there in the dead box making their way back out on the field for that next set, or next round, sorry. And resetting that flag in the center there. All right, guys, we have Team USSLA starting here on the gray wall for this round. And so no one making that push for that center flag there. See some action going on here in the back. Everyone kind of staying real far in the back right now. Not making too much of a crazy push forward. We got one elimination going on here. Looks like we got two eliminations on that far dead box over there, guys. Still no one for that flagpole. We've got elimination on that snake side. Looks like we got a full sweep. There goes that flagpole there, guys. And now for the flag hang, making it easy there for Team USSLA, getting the hang, the pull, and the elimination there. All right, guys. It's like the refs are clearing both the teams with some penalties or some point deductions, getting some stuff clarified for them. And looks like we're going to be starting off here on this white wall over here on that back side of the frame, guys. We're going to be seeing Team USSLA go for the center there, see if we go for the flag.
Hang on. So, first pull. Okay, Rolando. First pull. Who got first pull? Who got first pull? Yes. Was it LA? Yeah. And they got the hang. Oh, that's Extreme. So Extreme got the pull. Yeah. So Extreme got the pull. Extreme got the pull.
No, they didn't.
Got the hang? Gotcha.
No.
And then who else was eliminated? Okay. All right. No penalties? All right.
All right, here we go. Waiting for that whistle, guys. So we clarify some stuff up. We're watching USSLA make that push. There's a move for the flag there. With the flag grab by Team Extreme. Action going on in the back over here. Play in the center there. Not watching the snake. I'm sure he doesn't get eliminated. Action on that far backside. Moving in, grabbing the flag, and now going for that hang on that gray wall there. That's USS LA getting that hang and elimination, but not getting the first pool. Okay, guys, next up on our first of our next set of games here going on, we're on round 9. This is MEDS or MEDS. I'm not 100% sure if we got that. Versus Black Sheep.
How many kills?
Yes, this is Meds versus Black Sheep. This is Black Sheep on our white wall. Meds is going to be over here on our gray wall. There's a push for the center flag there. Good communication coming in from Meds. We've got player moving up right there through the dead box cam. Not sure if you can really pick him up there. Go back to the wide shot, all the way for the push. We already have a flagpole in the center there, and it looks like we're going to be moving for the hang on that white wall. There was 7-on-7 for that.
7?
It was a 7-on-7 game. All right, so that right there was Meds for that first hang there with the pool and the elimination.
Hey, 0 penalties?
All right, here we go, guys. We are starting off with Meds going in there, going for that center grab. There was that grab in the center there. Elimination coming from Black Sheep over here. 2 eliminations on Black Sheep. Yes. A little bit of action going on in the center. Looks like we had the flag puller get eliminated. Action down low here. And from the dead box, we got elimination going on there. A lot of action going on here, guys. Flag was dropped there in that corner of the frame. Guys can't really see it. There you go. There's that flag. We're waiting to see who grabs it. All right, there we go. Meds for the hang and the elimination. There's all those players clearing out from that dead box to reset for this next set of this round, guys. You guys might have noticed it is a 7v7 right here for this game. Because it is a practice day, we are allowing that to happen, but during tournament play, it is a 5v5. So there's a little bit more chaos going on the field than usual with this 7v7.
Brian, did you tell them though? Let them know?
Yeah, he got it.
But let them know there was a penalty? Stand by.
All right, we're watching Meds in the center here. Eric, yes, we are in California. We're in Fullerton, California. We're just around the corner from Disneyland, if that makes it easier for you to kind of narrow down there. But Fullerton, California, Tax City Airsoft is what you are watching. This is SpeedQB Sunday. It is a practice day before our tournament leading up to July 30th. So this is the last practice day before we get to that tournament and where the belt is actually on the line. So today is all just for bragging rights. Nothing on the line, just some pride maybe if you lose. But this is a fun day for everybody coming in to get some practice in, try it all out, see if this is something they want to try out. Here we go for the run. Nobody making the run for the flag. Everyone kind of hanging back. There's a flag grab right there. A little bit of action there from our dead box cam. Our flag carrier is right here on our lower frame there, guys. Looking right down there, our flag carrier is right there. Interesting eliminations going on right there. Flag is dropped on the floor. You guys can see that. All right, there's that flag hang, guys, on the white wall.
Yell it if you have to. Yell it.
right, guys, here is last year's second and first place winners. LTD is up here on our gray wall, which we'll get to that angle, and what you're seeing right now on the white wall is SYG. LTD over here is our last year's belt winners, so they are the team everyone wants to beat. Everyone's going to be trying to compete for them, trying to get a little bit of an inside knowledge on how to go against them come July 30th. All right. All right. There's a push for the center flag. Flagpole going to SYG there. Get a little bit of wide. LTD taking a very strategic maneuver in the back here with all three of their players kind of just standing close on the back and kind of being overwatched. We have one elimination from SYG here in the dead box, but for the most of it, it looks like we've got a 4-on-5 game going on. SYG making a maneuver on the snake. Let's see if any action happens over there. Movement on the far back side there, guys. You guys might be hearing that communication going on the field there. Much better. That's what you notice from some of these more advanced teams. They get that communication going. They're able to make sure they're aware of where their surroundings are, where the other players are, where their teammates are. So when they make that move, you'll see that rush right here. Because it comes down to the time, and if they don't get any hang or pull, no one gets that big points in the end if they run out of that 4-minute time that we have here. But this is LTD and SYG playing, guys. First and second place winners from last year's tournament. They'll be going up against again here for tournament. SYG wants that belt for sure. They're the creators of it. They want it in their house for sure. Elimination there on the gray wall. Still action in the snake. Action going on in the gray wall. Ooh, we missed the push on the snake there. Hard elimination. Oh. Own team elimination, it looks like. Grabbing the flag. And there's the flag hang for LTD. All right, next. Yes, Harvey, our FPS limit is 350. Thank you, Andrew, for getting that information over to him. But it is 350 FPS with 30 rounds a second. For this tournament play here, it is semi only. It is limited to mid caps. For a tournament, for our practice day like this, you can use high caps, but it is kind of frowned upon when we see it. We tend to like to see people more on that mid cap and get ready for tournament play. And it's better for you guys to practice with that tournament play when it comes down to tournament. Because if you're used to high cap and then you go to tournament and have mid caps, you're at a disadvantage for yourself. But 350 is for the tournament, and 350 is also for our field here. And for our tournament, there is no engagement distance. So you guys might have been seeing some shots here, pretty close and pretty rough looking. But that is how SpeedQB is. For our regular public play, there is a 10-foot engagement distance. Unless you're here on our Thursday nights, which is big boy nights. That is no full force. There's no.
We need to know.
And so, who is playing right now? Jason. That is going to be SYG is on our gray wall, which you guys see in the shot right now, and LTD is on our white wall. There's a push for the flag. Flagpole dead center there. Oh, and eliminated. There's 2 eliminations going on from there. All right, so it looks like we got a 4-on-4. We got some action going on in the snake. And some players back here. SYG's being a little bit cautious. You can see SYG player just trying to creep past that barrier to be able to see down angle. And now looking down on this angle, you see this LTD player already set up waiting for that head or body part to kind of flop out there to take that shot. And we'll see who makes the move first. There's some shots being fired there. We do have one SYG player down there in our dead box here on the cam. Let's go. We've got some action going on. Moving up. Good elimination there. Flagpole.
LTD kills.
This is Fullerton, California. Tim, thanks you for joining us here. This is Tax City Airsoft in Fullerton, California. This is our SpeedQB Sunday. This is a practice day here before we lead up to our tournament on July 30th. All right. We're going to watch SYG on the push here. Ready for the run, and there's going to be going for the flag. Flagpole, and he's out of there trying to get back to cover, pulling that flag all the way back. Now that can be a benefit so that he's under cover, but also if he gets eliminated and drop that flag on that far back, making it much easier for LTD to get that point and hung up. Tim, for our SpeedQB practice days, yes, anyone can come out and play, but for our tournament, you do have to have a 5-man team. That's how many watching. And then, yes, Andrew's got it right there for you, Tim. Public play starts at 1, so if you can't make the SpeedQB, you can come down here and play on our public field. We'll be moving the field around a little bit for public play, but it is right now set up for our SpeedQB style of play that we do here. A little bit of a slower pace going on here. Everybody's kind of hanging back, both LTD and SYG. We're going to see over to LTD kind of hanging in the back here. Sonny, we missed you on the broadcast.
I know.
Here.
I've been doing some housekeeping here. So what? 2-0 LTD so far, huh?
Yep, that's how we're looking.
Very cautious of each other right now.
Yeah, very cautious. Everyone kind of hanging in the back. But I'm glad you're doing the housekeeping on the refs because we need to make sure everyone's on that same page when it comes to tournament. Oop, their elimination's down low. Tried to move on that drop. Yeah. It'll be very interesting to see these guys actually match up again for the tournament.
Like we got
One of each going on in the dead box. One in the other dead box. So it's a 3-on-2 match right now. Sorry, a 3-on-4 match. Someone did pull that flag. That flag was all the way in the backside. Elimination. Trade-off. Yep. And who's a oh? Is he double checking? Okay, making sure. All right. He's making sure the whole field is eliminated to get those full points there. It almost looked like there was elimination earlier. I don't know if there was a hit though.
use the dead box as a tool. You can probably get a good idea from it.
There we go. There's the hang there for getting hang, pull, and full elimination, allowing them to get that full 100 points there for that last game. Tim, for SpeedQB Sunday, it is $10 to come down and play today. And if you're playing through the rest of the day, it's another $10 to play the rest of the day. If you are just coming for public play, it is $15 for our public play for the half day, and it is $25 for the full day. Thank you, Andrew, for getting all that information over to him there. All day play, Tim, is from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. that our hours are open. Our last game usually ends right about 9:20, 9:30. And there is a 30-minute dinner break from 6 to 6:30. And so that's your half-day break is from 1 to 6. And then after that dinner break, you get to play all the rest of the night.
is that a game foul? So all points go to LTE? Yeah. Yes. If they're cheating.
Fantasy versus chaos. Okay, guys, next game up here. Tim, depends on the equipment you need, but we do have full rentals. We have masks starting at $5, guns starting at $10 for rental, and goes up from there. Depends on what you want to rent, but you can basically come out and play for roughly about 30, 35 bucks to be able to get you started out here to play. We got teams have changed now. We do have fantasy versus chaos. Fantasy is just lower part of this. There's elimination there. 2 elimination. Fantasy is pushing right there on that. Did have that flag pull right there from Fantasy. And now we are going for the hang there with elimination.
Chaos penalty.
One penalty. One penalty. 25 point. One. That's the one, or is it additional? Who got the penalty? That's what it was. The one penalty. Early start.
So we're hearing over the radio, guys. If you guys aren't hearing that chatter behind me, that is penalty there for an early start on Team Chaos. You can see some smart maneuvers happening right there from the fantasy player, moving from one location to another, so he's not giving that other player an opportunity to just pick him off in that same spot of peeking. So he'll peek from one, peek from another one. And there was elimination there. All right. Here we go for the flag pull for fantasy again. And they're going to get full elimination and hang on that one right there. for you guys watching out there, I want to know how far you guys are watching from. I know we had earlier in the broadcast someone watching from Fresno, California. Any international people out there watching this SpeedQB Sunday here? We want to kind of know what our reach is. How have you guys heard about us? How far are you guys watching? Because we think it's pretty cool. We almost broke 100 people watching this live event here so far, but you guys are tuning in a good force here. We want to just kind of give that love back to you guys. Thank you very much. All right, we're watching. And there's for the flag right there. Fantasy Ripple. Sunny, we've got Cody here from Missouri watching. We got Steven from Wyoming, Jeremy from Palm Beach, Florida.
Welcome aboard, guys.
I think Adas, I'm not sure what he's trying to say, national maybe? I'm international maybe. Cade from Oregon.
Nice.
Glad you guys are all tuning in, watching us from all over here. Let us know if you guys are going to be coming down for the tournament on July 30th. Swag. Let's try to get some of this action going on here. If they're pushing
for the hang here.
For the
Going
hang.
It was a clean hang.
Not a full elimination though. I think they still had some players standing.
Yeah, they left some points on the board, but they got the hang, which is the most important.
Gang signs, yeah. Guys, turn and wave to the camera.
Camera's live.
You guys got some players down in the dead box cam right there. Kind of waiting for that next game to get started for them.
They have to be released from the dead box.
And there they go. They're released out, getting ready for that next set. Referees are dead center there. If you guys missed that, they were kind of discussing if there was any penalties or any points lost, so that everyone's on the same page. And now allowing those players to move on to that next set. All right. They are clearing for our next game here. Is going to be LTD2 versus One Shot 1K. LTD2 is going to be their minor team. Nice, Cody. Glad to hear you're coming down all the way from Missouri to come down and play here at Tax City. Definitely let us know when you're in here so we can snap your photo, get it posted up on one of our walls that we got here from all you players coming out from different states here, and even some international players. I know a couple months back we had some players from Germany down here playing, so it's really good to see you guys are coming down to our field to play. We really appreciate that. All right. Okay, so on our white wall here, we do have Team LTD. Let's get them in frame. All right, so LTD minor team here with One Shot 1K. I think we're going to have some action coming in from One Shot 1K going for that flag. Let's see them off the break here. Yep, there they go for the flag. Some action there with the flag pull. Back over to the second camera here. You guys can hear that communication going on. All that action is going on in the back here. There's that. They did grab that flag. They did get the hang, and they did get full elimination there. Okay, guys, we're going to watch LTD here off of the break from the gray wall. See if we see any movement towards that center flag. No one moving for that center flag. One elimination, 2 eliminations there, 3 eliminations there from one shot, one kill. Looks like we got 4 actually. We've got 1 eliminated down here in our dead box on our far side here, 4 eliminated on our farthest dead box. There's 1 LTD with the flag pull. It looks like we got a full sweep and going for the hang. And there's a hang. So now we've got a 1-to-1 game here. Let's see how one shot, one kill takes off from the break here. Make that move. We are seeing some movement for the flag, and there's that movement for that flag there. From one shot, one kill. One shot, one kill with the flagpole. And one of the LTD members making for that center to get a little bit of her bearings. 1 elimination going for one shot, one kill there. We've got a 5 on 4. Now we've got a 3 on 5. Looks like we got some action going on that barricade. Missed that elimination there for you guys. Sorry about that on the camera there. But elimination there with a flag hang. All right, so LTD2 is clearing. One shot, one kill is clearing. And our next set coming up is going to be Union versus Captive. Mine got stolen, so I'm using Sunny's. It doesn't have HDMI out. It has audio or video. So
The 3 plugs.
yeah.
For the tournament, it'll be 4-game sets.
Okay, guys. Our next set here is going to be Union versus Captive. So we've got Captive starting up here on our gray wall for you guys. See, they're usually ones that like to push for that center. Let's see if we get some nice flag action in the center. Captive's also another team that likes to push the center. You might see some of that, what like Sonny likes to call whack-a-mole. We're waiting for that whistle. There's action for that center flag. Cool for Captive. All that action from Union is staying in the back there. Union is being very vocal this round. Definitely different game mindset from them this time around than it was earlier in the day. I think maybe they woke up.
Maybe. It's noon. Maybe they wake up at noon normally.
Maybe, yeah.
Must be nice.
We do have one Captive player eliminated here in our dead box. All of Union is still standing. Another eliminated by
Captive has the first pull, correct?
Captive had the pool, but there's 2 eliminated so far from Captive.
Nice. So they paid a price.
It might sound like chaos to you guys, but this is definitely organized chaos going on here. Union is being very strategic in the back here, not really giving up any ground to Captive.
Oh, I don't think that's not a good idea.
And
unless you didn't know the numbers, you don't go against a greater force.
It was a 2-1. Now it's a 2-on-2 game. They actually just equaled the playing field.
So both teams have taken opposite sidelines.
Now we're
Captive
down
has advanced past the snake.
to a 1-on-1 game right
They basically
now.
flipped the field is what they've done.
Yep.
But I'm not sure if they're aware of that.
Yeah.
So let's kind of peek in and see.
And there was elimination.
Captive did the backdoor action.
Yeah. Now, I will say that was a little bit of a tough situation because he's wearing all black, where the rest of Captive is all in a maroon jersey, and it could have thrown off that player there.
Do yourself a favor, have something that's very recognizable from your teammates.
I mean, Union all has their uniform, and they are all black, but it was a tough thing because that last player left by Captive wasn't all black. It might be a substitute player for them.
Those little things make a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares if you wear like all fluorescent shirts? It doesn't matter as long as you stand out and you can identify your teammates.
I'm not sure if you guys notice it on the camera, but I noticed that slight hesitation from that Union player. Might have thought it was his own player. Yep. So it's a tough call.
Friendly fire counts, and it happens more often than you think, guys. And that's points that can go the other way.
Yeah.
Points are the tiebreakers in games. I'm sorry, in sets of games. So what moves you on in the tournament is winning your set of games. How many times you've won a set of games? And a set of games equals 4 games. If you lose 2 sets, you're out. It's a double elimination.
I thought we were going to have some moving forward on that flag, but nope. Elimination right there.
You got one Captive down.
Nobody went for the center.
Captain making a move forward. Elimination there, center. We got
2 captive down.
We got 2 captive down, 3 captive down now. We got
Union's moving up hard. Oh!
Ooh. There's some interesting firefight going on
Flag
there.
is still in play. Oh, here you go. Here you go for the
Yep.
first pull. First pull.
And so we got pool in the center flag there.
Let's see how many we got here. I believe we have a 2-on-1, Derek. Is that correct?
No, we've got a 3-on-1.
3-on-1? Oh!
What?
No hang.
And
No hang. No
I
hang.
missed that tactical
They're resetting the
slide
flag
there.
where he got shot. There we go.
We go
All right,
resetting
that's
flag.
where he got shot. I would also think that that's a penalty.
Yeah. So, full elimination. And there we go. For the hang there for Union.
Let them know that too. Let them know so they know.
All right, so we are letting the player know there was a penalty called on him for dragging that flag all the way over. He was shot almost at, let's say, the 30, maybe 40-yard line over here.
Good 30,
And-
40 feet.
Yeah,
It kept
and
going.
and kept going, carrying that flag with him. And you could almost look at it as he did give away the position of the other player.
Well, see, that's exactly what I was getting to.
And that's
is
where
you
that
may
penalty.
not think it's a big deal that whether they got shot there or there doesn't matter. But if there's another player on the field and he had to draw his attention to that guy till he decided to call himself out,
Yeah.
he turned the gun away from, or his attention away from something that could have eliminated him.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I'm not saying he did that intentionally, or I should say that that was the plan. But nonetheless, if you got shot 30 feet out, and I'm sure the guy was shooting at you the whole time,
Yeah,
call yourself out.
yeah. All right, refs are getting everything clarified and points all calculated now, and we're on to the next round of this one here.
Point away, Rap. You got to point in that direction. Not straight down.
All right, let's see if we get any movement for that center flag. This is going to be the third round here. Waiting for that whistle here. There's a push. Nobody going for that center flag there. Nice little slide in that back corner there, getting the cover. We still have 5-on-5 game here. No one's been eliminated. Everyone is still standing. We've got all of captive, or I'm sorry, all of Union. There was a maneuver right there
We
to
got a
the
first pull
center.
coming up. Get ready. Here we go.
First pull. Let's see that on.
Pretty smart. Look at that. They're not pulling right
He's
away.
not giving it away.
I like that. That's
We
using
still
your
have
head.
all of Union sitting back here in that second frame for you guys. He's not giving away that he is there in the center. And we do have some movement going on.
Yeah, by pulling that flag, if they're watching it, then that tells them that somebody's there.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
now, they have
We've
no
got-
idea somebody's there because the flag is still in place.
Yeah. And we have Captain making a move on the snake.
Oh, look at that. Oh, he bypassed the flag. Oh, my goodness. Bypassed the flag.
I wonder what did he see a opportunity for elimination, or what was going through that?
Oh, my gosh, Derek.
I don't
Gave
know.
up 25 points for 5 points.
Yeah.
And I don't even think he got the 5 points.
And he got eliminated.
That is horrible.
And now
I actually thought he was going to pull a flag and then run to the side and get shot,
Yeah.
which is bad,
And-
but at least he would have got the points. Oh.
and there is the hang.
No bueno.
Hey guys, look over to the camera over there. Wave hi to everybody. Down low in the window. All right, guys, that was the last game set there for Captive and Union. There was the guys right there in the dead box.
Maybe he
waving
didn't know the
to you
flag was
guys.
still there. I don't know how he could not know that.
That was a tough situation there.
Why would you leave the 25 points there on the hunt for a kill?
I don't
And
know.
he didn't even get the kill. That's the thing.
That was tough.
Oh, that was,
It's always hard being up here, seeing some of the moves that
that
some
was
of
so
these players
painful.
will make, and the decisions that they make.
that was nails on a chalkboard, man.
Yeah,
That was bad.
that was tough. 'Kay, I don't know what he saw the elimination, went for the elimination.
He had bloodlust in his eyes.
Right, and so I don't know. That was you said. I mean, there was 25 points there, and in the end, he gave Union the full 100-point sweep with not taking that first pool.
True.
Union got
25
that
points
first pool.
helps, man. I mean,
It could come down, yeah.
They still lost the game, but
Yeah.
Union just lost. That's another foul against them.
Union
Oh,
I just
so-
heard. Okay, Union just got a major penalty, which flipped the game to the other side.
So all of that by Captain. Still, they were able to pull it out. But you can't hope for that to happen, though. You got to play smart in those kind of situations. Like that was just in their favor. In tournament, that might not happen, though. They might not get that
Right.
penalty.
But what happened? I haven't got clarification, but what happens is on a major penalty like that, someone played on hit. Yeah, someone who was hit, played on, and that's a major penalty. And that when it's applied after the game, that basically means is even if that team won, who played on, they get 0 points, and the other losing team, even if they didn't do anything, gets 100 max.
full 100
So it's
points.
a major penalty when you play on, and hurts.
Jeremy, yes, you are correct. It's 25 points for the flag pool, and then it's 50 points for the flag hang.
Right.
So first team to get to that flag and get those 25 points, it's theirs.
So 100-point
And then-
max is the best you can get.
Yeah.
Five players eliminated, a pull and a hang, 100 points. And keep in mind, the points are tiebreakers. The object is to win your set of games, 4-game sets. You have to win the majority of them to win that set. So in a 4-game set, you have to win at least 3 games.
Yeah, so Jeremy, yes, it's the players do call themselves out. There is an honor system when it comes to airsoft, but we do have the referees in play here that are watching those actionable plays that we just heard right now with Union getting the points, the penalty against them because the ref noticed that the player was hit. He continued to play on, and then the ref took those points away at the very end. So
Right.
that's where
Those are major infractions, major penalties. Minor penalties will be things like not reporting the dead box, moving bunkers, anything short of a player elimination of any kind or not eliminating yourself is a minor.
And to keep everything fair here, none of the SpeedQB teams are part of the reffing squad.
That's
Our
correct.
reffing squads are from other fields. Our reffing squads are from a different mindset of play. They tend to be
Milsim guys,
more Milsim-oriented outdoor players. So they have a whole different mindset when they come in here. They're not playing favorites for anybody. There's no bias for it. So that's where we try to keep this as fair as possible when it comes to playing this type of gameplay here. So Next up, guys, we have SOAS versus Lone Wolf. And Lone Wolf, again, looks like they're kind of a mix-up of players here that might have just came together for today. SOAS has been playing together since get-go of these tournament plays this year. And it looks like they do have a new uniform because I haven't seen them in that uniform yet. Thank you, Jeremy, for the kind words. We're having fun up here. Hopefully next time you can make it down to watch it live or actually play down here.
Yeah, we
while we're
enjoy
doing
broadcasting in our underwear.
I don't know about you, Sonny. We are in very public view. I am not in my underwear.
Looks like Derek's a boxer kind of guy. Sorry.
All right, so we're watching SOAS on that gray wall there. And see if they make a push. They've made a couple pushes earlier in the day for that center flag. We'll see if they go for that center flag grab right off the bat here.
Guns pointed away, guns pointed away. Guns straight down, away, pointed that way. Guns.
We are waiting for that whistle. There we go, and there is some movement for that center flag.
Right to the X.
Right for that center flag there. And now moving back, getting under cover with one of his other players here down low. We have 3 men strong here on this side. And our action, looking back at those other players, we've got them just straight across over there as well.
It almost doesn't make any sense to go to that center X once the flag is in possession of the other team.
Yeah, the angles are a little hard. You are putting yourself in a position to be exposed very easily in that center X.
Well, I don't think I like that being on the outside of the X. Yeah, he just got taken out.
And there was that elimination there. Elimination there. Exchange elimination there.
We're resetting the flag where he got shot.
And there we go for the
Now we have a
hang.
hang.
Listen to your radio. Listen to your radio. He's going to start making you that.
So we got the players holding off in the dead box down here, waiting for all those penalties to get cleared, all the points to get calculated before we get on to that next game in this set here.
Was that the last game of that set?
No, that was the first game of that
That was
set.
the first game of that set.
Yeah. All right, so we had SOAS with, it looks like a full elimination. Lone Wolf able to get the flag hang, the pull. And the point.
Where they go?
There we go.
Center X.
Action in the center there with the flag pull. And a hit back in that far corner there. Flag is dropped.
So if anybody's
on the
watching
back.
this game later on, just to study teams, it looks like you look for tendencies. Lone Wolf loves to go to the center and pull back with the flag right away, which is not a bad strategy, but can be unpredictable sometimes. The worst case can happen is like what just happened is he pulls back, has the flag, and at least the flag is on your side of the field. It's a lot better than taking the flag and going to the other side and getting shot.
There you go, one of those Lone Wolf players taking the Lone Wolf approach, rushing the field all the way around, eliminating and getting that flag hang.
But they did not get the first pull.
They did not get the first pull. That did go
nonetheless,
to SOAS.
Winning the game is the most important thing.
Yep. That's where most of the points are. All right, so now we're going to watch Lone Wolf take off from this white wall here, see if they make a rush for that flag. All right, nobody moving for that center flag there. One eliminated from SOAS. Some action going on in the center there. Something going on with that flag. We look like both team eliminations. Movement happening on that snake side.
So we have a dead flag on this side, huh?
Dead flag on this side. Oh, there was some action right there on your screen. There's some action. So we can hearing over the radio, guys. We got some blind firing penalties coming in for Team SOSA. There is the flag. Oh.
Going the wrong way?
Going the wrong way.
Is it?
Right?
Is that correct?
No. No, I think that's right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Exciting.
I got confused. I'm like, did he hit it on the wrong side?
Give him some credit, Derek. Come on.
My bad.
I'm the pessimist, not you. Know your role.
My bad.
I should be saying that. You're supposed to straighten me out. I think the worst of
I'm
people, not
confused.
you.
I've got a bunch of different things going on right now, Sonny. I didn't know where I was at for a moment. I forgot I was here at Tax City,
Yes.
filming the SpeedQB
Know your
Sundays.
role. Stay in your lane, Derek.
I zoned out. I think I need to eat another donut. Get some of that sugar in the blood. All right, so we're on to our next game here, guys. This is going to be SMT versus Flex. Flex is going to be over here on our gray wall. SMT is going to be on our white wall over there. Sonny likes to call them Team Hoodie because they are wearing all gray hoodies. Looks like they got a substitute in without a hoodie though, so I guess you
How'd
can't
he get
call
in
him.
there?
Yeah, he didn't qualify, right? Right. It's 6-on-5. They're down a player. We got. Oh wait.
Oh no. Looks like they're
Are
gonna.
they bring?
I think. Yeah, they're going.
All right. 5-on-5. They're making that clarification.
All right, 5-on-5. They finally got their act together.
All right. So we're watching SMT start off on that white wall here. Let's see if we make them a break for that center flag. There's a break for the center flag. Staying low. Oh, doing an interesting maneuver there, trying to kind of guess if someone was coming in. Risky move, but it worked okay.
Oh, you got
Did he-
I think
It
he
was
got
a
friendly
friendly
fire.
fired. Oh man!
Yeah, friendly
As he
fire.
had the flag,
Now-
friendly
now-
fired.
That was bad enough, but let's see if they compound it by not even picking up the flag.
We'll see.
The flag is right next to him, and if he advances without it, I'm gonna be sick to my stomach. I don't think he has any intention of picking up that flag.
No.
Oh,
we do
Derek.
have-
Oh, he's gonna go to the next bunker. Oh,
Oh!
I'm dying
Without
here.
the flag.
He just went right by the. I guess the flag is irrelevant to some of these players. Not only did he shoot his own player with a flag, but he left it there for the taking.
Yep. And got eliminated by this player here. Player was able to make the sweep. Oh, he's getting shot at by his own team.
Now he's got to worry about his own team.
His own team is firing on him. Oh my god.
Now he's facing his other team. That doesn't make it better. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Hoodie
my
versus
god.
hoodie.
Oh,
What are they thinking?
they are the same team.
You know what?
This is tough to watch.
And they're
from
not
up
saying
here.
anything to
They're
each other. They're not yelling, hey, tough stuff shooting.
Oh.
Maybe he doesn't know it. Maybe he thinks,
Oh my god, this is so tough to watch.
oh, this is horrible.
Oh,
And the
man.
time is ticking.
And time's ticking. It's
So
the
that makes
sa-
it even worse if
it's
time
the
runs
same-
out.
They're still firing at each other. Oh, and eliminated. His own team eliminated him. It was a 3-on-none, which turned into a 2-on-1 of your own team, eliminating your own team, but still able to make the flag. That's a tough situation.
Mike, were they good on time? Was that under 4 minutes? That was like the longest 4 minutes of my life.
Yes, that, oh man, is the right way, Italian.
I made that reference and nobody understood.
All right, here we go. All right, so SMT here on our There we go. SMT is going to be on our gray wall over here, guys, for the start.
Penalty.
All right, let's see if we got anybody moving for that center flag. Waiting for that whistle, guys. There's a move for the center flag from the opposite team there with our flag pool. SMT is staying low. Looks like we got all 5 of them in frame here, making that move. We got 1 elimination from Flex. Got some action on the snake back there. 2 eliminations from Flex. This is who we're at right here, SMT and Flex.
I think they're going USSLA and Meds.
Next, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
USLA and Meds are
This one, okay, cool. Getting some clarification, guys, on who's coming up next. But there was some interesting action there going on that gray wall.
Can't take it serious. There's no overshooting today. There's no overshooting today, or is there? Hey, there ain't no penalty. Nice. No penalty.
Who said that one?
Hey, there's no penalty.
Wait, so,
Why? SMT has a penalty for shooting and staying in. Hey, score goes the other way. SMT.
Playing on.
In the lobby, I think it's
Major foul against SMT.
he's got some cameras set up.
Major
and he's
foul
interviewing
against
people
SMT.
like in the
See you
corner
play
of
out
the
the
field.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, can I get around it?
Okay, there we go, off for the break. No one making a push for that center flag. All right, so we've got 6 up from Flex right now.
Nice slide, but if you have
And
to lose a mag to do
Right,
it, not good.
He did lose a mag.
And we got deaf players walking outside the box area, so that's a penalty. We've got 1, 2, 3 penalties for the SMT team once again. Maybe 4, I think. Yeah,
And there's the flag hang.
the whole team, I think. I think their whole team got a penalty for going outside the dead box. The SMT, I believe. And they got penalized earlier in the day for that, too.
For that too, yeah. They are not learning.
I think the whole team walked outside. I mean, look at, they're not
Matt, this is our SpeedQB Sunday practice day. This is our last practice day before we get into tournament play on July 30th. Tournament play, this is our second year doing it now with all the SpeedQB teams. SYG is the team that put SpeedQB together, and LTD is last year's winner and belt holder at the moment. They are the ones coming up against all these new teams, all these up-and-coming teams, trying to defend and hold on to that belt. But this is our last practice day before we get to that tournament. It is a 5v5 style play of tournament, and it is 100 points available per round, with 25 points being for the first flag pool, 25 points being for full team elimination, and 50 points for that flag hang. So that's definitely what this is all about.
How many penalties? Are we going to be wrapping one, or are we delaying one?
All right, let's get USS LA and Meds on field. Let's go.
They can't find him.
Meds on the field. Meds.
We're trying to get the next round of players going. We're just not getting teams out here.
Go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's a mix. It looks like we've got a little bit of a mix from multi-teams.
Is it Meds and USSLA?
Meds? What's this team? What's this team? What is it? What team is this? Thank you. Yes.
All right. We are clear on that one now. It is USS on our gray wall, and Meds is going to be on our white wall. There's USS LA and Meds on our white wall. There's for the rush. There's for the break in the center with the flagpole. A lot of the players are hanging back for this one here. Camera. Got some players already in the dead box over here now. Some action going on in the center. There's a good elimination there. Jacob, you will have to go back in the stream to see SYG. They were our 10th round SYG versus LTD played, and they were our second game of the day with SYG versus one shot, one kill. We won't be seeing them again for the today.
Tell me.
No.
Nobody pushing for that center flag. All the action is happening in the back there. One elimination so far. There's a push up here on our gray wall. Two eliminated. Exchange back there on the back end. Flag grab and flag hang.
I got to go upstairs in a few minutes.
Okay.
The rest of it. As soon as this set is over. You know,
Yeah, I think.
I'm dealing with this.
Yeah, I think it's the last. Probably going to be the last one. I don't know if we have another one.
This is the same team, though, right?
Yeah. Is there? Do we have another one after this? Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's the.
Got it. For the break and a move for the flag. Both right there in the action. And elimination. Down. Hit foul. Hit foul. On wide here. Elimination. Ooh, elimination down on that lower shot. Elimination right there. No flag dropped. There's an exchange there on elimination. Got a few players down in the dead box there. Last player is now sweeping the field trying to grab that flag. Wear the flag, grabbing it, and now going for the hang. Okay, guys.
Penalty! Penalty!
All right, this will be our last set of the day, guys, for our SpeedQB Sunday. Our public play is going to be starting off just about 1 o'clock here. If you guys want to come down and play, it's $15 for half day, $25 for whole day. There, it is going to be IDK and Team Extreme, and it looks like I've got IDK is going to be on our gray wall, and it looks like Team Extreme is going to be on our white wall. I'll get you guys a quick shot over there. There's our white wall with Team Extreme. You see IDK. Push for the flag. And elimination happening in the center there. Action on the lower part of the field here.
I should probably ask Sony if I can get Esme up here.
It's like they're just doing some hunting, grabbing the flag, and going for the hang. That's IDK for the hang.
So the penalty is going to be for IDK with dead box.
Oh my god.
Player count?
It circulates that much?
That's crazy.
That didn't even include like quick glances, but still
Okay,
that
who was the other team that was in the
What, 3.5 hours?
thing?
How many still? Almost 4 million people saw it, like this in on their stream.
Yeah.
It was just on their feet.
All right, here we go. On the whistle. There was an elimination trying to go for that break there. Action down here from the dead box cam. Moving up. There we go. Ooh, elimination there in that lower corner. There we go. Team Extreme for the hang.
Hey, who got the penalty? Extreme or IDK? What was that? Who got the penalty? Hey, Jesse, who got the penalty? Who got the penalty?
We're waiting to clear some things up here before we get that whistle blown. For that center flag, there's a nice little tactical slides there. Action going on in the back snake there. Looks like we got full elimination. Now they just got to find the flag. Flag in the center, and now for the hang.
That was cute.
Are we going to get one more round? It looks like, okay. Here's a little treat for you guys. Here's a little treat for you guys here. Last little round. I thought we were done. It looks like we got LTD versus LTD Minor.
Penalties.
I don't know if you hear the booing, but you got the LTD original team over there booing their younger team. We'll see how this game goes here. Let's see. LTD and LTD. Yeah. Nah. This is a nice little bonus round. There you go. LTD original. No. LTD original here is going to be on our gray wall. We'll watch them take the break here. No push for that center flag from either of the teams. Holding up on it. Very interesting to see because all the minors have been trained by the original team. I mean, the original team, I'm going to mess with them, but they are getting older, so maybe this younger team here can win. I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see how this goes. It'll be interesting to see if they come down to the finals of the actual tournament and see if this is a face-off that actually does happen. Everybody's being very quiet and being very, very slow. Oh, there's the first elimination. Elimination from both teams here. It's now a 4-4 game. Another elimination for the minor team. Now a 4-3 game. Wait, and I'm wrong. It actually, looking in the dead box, we do have 2 from the original team here, so it is a 3-on-3 game now. Go back to the wide shot here. Elimination there in the center. Basically exchanging. Nope. Elimination. I think we're down to 1-on-1. Miners getting the flagpole and the hit. Had our shotgunner in the back there just holding steady. Flag grab and flag hang. Now, the original LTD not getting the full points there. Miners did get the first pool, so they did get the 25 for that, but all right, so LTD2 here now on the gray wall. See if we see a different strategy for the push. Both holding back, not going for that center pool. One elimination already. That box got a few players already in there. Looks like we got a 3-on-2. Going back here for a sweep around back. Nice little swing around. All right, there goes for the flag pull. All right.
Oh, zombie.
It's a difference.
What's the difference? It's easy to make sense. Penalty for LTD.
All right, guys. I think this is going to be our last game here of the day with LTD Miners and LTD Originals being out here. We're going to watch LTD Originals start off on the gray wall here. You saw that last little round about kind of shooting going on with that last game there. See what we get for this last little spectacular here. Has missed a nice push. Sorry about that, but they just pushed up here with a good elimination. Elimination on backside with the flagpole. And Originals here are showing the Miners not to mess with them. And there was a friendly fire elimination. And so there you go, guys. That's going to end our SpeedQB Sunday. Join us on July 30th for our SpeedQB tournament where everything is on the line. LTD, who you just saw run this last game, will be putting their belt up. We will see if they can hold it and defend it, but that is going to be it for today, guys. If you guys are coming down to play, it's public play now. It starts at 1 o'clock here. $15 to play half day, $25 to play full day. And rentals start as low as $5 for the mask and $10 for guns. So, guys, definitely make your way down here if you're looking to play some airsoft. All right?
Catch me on the Twitter.